The man arrested on weapons charges at a Donald Trump rally in Coachella over the weekend is out on bail and talking about what happened.
He says it was all a mistake. The Riverside County Sheriff sees it very differently. Inland Empire Bureau Chief Rob McMillan is live in Riverside with that. Rob?
Well, Riverside County Sheriff Chad Bianco says we just don't know what this man's true intentions were. However, he says that he was indeed found with a shotgun, a loaded firearm, and a high-capacity magazine. But that man, who says he was given a special entry pass to the event from the Republican Party of Nevada, says it didn't go that way. In fact, he's sharing a statement online with his side of the story.
They literally created hundreds of millions of dollars worth of liability, slandering my name as a potential assassin. I mean, that is just absolutely insane.
49-year-old Vem Miller of Las Vegas, who calls himself a Trump supporter and has a large following on social media, says he was there at the rally as a special guest.
I've been to a countless number of Trump rallies and Trump events. I have been pretty much this far away from the former president to a point that I could touch him. I've talked to Don Jr., I've talked to Eric Trump.
He claims he had no idea it was against the law to bring weapons in his trunk to the event.
I've never been to a shooting range and I haven't shot these guns. But purely for protection, I bought these guns. The critical mistake I made is, I guess, forgetting the location that I was in California.
Miller was arrested on 2 weapons violations and released from jail on $5,000 bail. Riverside County Sheriff Chad Bianco speaking out at a news conference over the weekend.
If you're asking me right now, I probably did have deputies that prevented the 3rd assassination attempt.
I spoke with Bianco today via Zoom.
Do you still feel your deputies prevented a 3rd assassination attempt?
I do believe that. What my deputy found was an unregistered vehicle with fake license plates, a person with multiple IDs, including multiple passports from different countries, and weapons in a car trying to get into a Trump rally. That in and of itself is completely not normal. Does anyone believe that I was supposed to just let all of these people in to that event with guns and that was going to be okay? When we saw what happened and how law enforcement was truly bashed before, I felt sorry for them for allowing a person in there with a gun. How can that possibly happen? I did exactly what I was supposed to do in my team planning this event and making sure that it was safe.
Now, the Secret Service says this man was nowhere near that rally and former President Trump was never in any danger. According to the Department of Justice, no federal arrest has been made, but the investigation is ongoing.
Hello, I'm Mark Brown. Get more great ABC7 content by clicking the subscribe button for our YouTube channel and download the ABC7 Los Angeles streaming app on Fire TV, Android TV, Apple TV, and Roku to watch on your TV.